Well, hi there! Welcome back once again to Train Sim Tuesday. We're back on Train Sim World 2 tonight. And we're back on Sandpatch Grade. I don't think we've done anything with Sandpatch since release day of this game. So it'll be good to get back into some American freight railroading here today. Hey, Diecast. Much less stressful game. Hopefully will not ruin my mood like NASCAR Thunder did yesterday. Oof, that was bad. Hey, Robert. Yeah, Bowman to the 48. Honestly, doesn't surprise me all that much, if we're being honest, because if they want to bring Larson in, Larson's not going to bring any sponsors with him, and I doubt Ally is keen on partnering with him. So, and Ally wants to stay with the 48, apparently. So move Bowman to the 48, who I'm sure Ally's okay with, and put Larson in the fourth car, whether that be the 88, the 5, the 25, whatever they want to call it. I've heard of a crew in charge of running an intermodal westward from Cumberland. Let's see. Ice and snow having settled into your operation. We'll start with this. Wait, no. We've done that one. This one. You know, just with this one screenshot alone, it makes me kind of want the East Coast way. Ooh, hello. That's nice. That is Long Island Railroad at its best. Hey, Landon. Hopefully Larson or Jones gets... Oh, it's definitely Larson at this point. I would be very, very, very surprised if it's not Larson. There's a real push within that camp right now for that to be Larson. I don't know if it's 100% set in stone yet, but he is the leading candidate. NASCAR Thunder 2004 was a train wreck. Pun intended.
Before boarding Q015, these GP38-2s must be attached to the rear. Climb aboard and move them to the classification yard where Q015 is waiting.
Okay. Oh, so we're going to run Q015. Okay. I'm all about that. Run me some hot intermodal. Alright, so we got to get this thing set up. Wait. Oh, right. Let's see. Do we need that on? I think it's lead or dead we need that on. Then forward, and where are we going? Oh, we are already rolling. Hopefully we're moving in the correct direction. Since we let the brakes off. I don't know where we're going. Hold up. Where? Increase the throttle. Okay. We were already rolling and I didn't even need to increase the throttle. Set the switch to the correct track. Okay. Very handholdy right now. Which... Oh, we're going that way. Okay, so does that have me going all the way? Okay. Lined into the right track. We're going to tack onto the rear of 015. We're rolling downhill. We don't need any throttle. Hey, Wrestling. Oh, yeah, that did happen today, didn't it? Rip Eddie Van Halen. So I'm assuming these are supposed to be our helpers to get up the hill. Which I find strange, out of all things, for helpers, we're using Jeep 38s. Does not seem like sufficient horsepower to get us helped up the hill here. Okay. Yeah, that's the nice thing about even when artists die like that. At least their work lives on. What did he die from? Was it just old age? I didn't really look into it all that much. I just heard that he died today. Wasn't COVID, was it? Get it below 4 to make the joint. We should be good right in here. Boom! Okay. Alright, so we gotta set this thing back to... rolling backward there for a second. This thing needs to go to... what? Trail 6 or 26, I think. Cut out. Why does this need to go to full service? We don't need this on the rear in full brakes. But okay then. We'll see how that goes. Shut. There you go. Alright, so now we gotta go to the head end of the train. Oh, cancer. The announcement about Haley? I didn't see anything about Haley today. Oh, she's gonna be in the truck race at Kansas. I've been out of the loop today. Who's she driving for? I love how it's literally making me walk the length of the train. Like, this isn't a colossal waste of time. Whoa, hello. I think this engineer took a little something a little bit ago. He was spazzing out these tank cars over here. Oh, the 17. Okay. Those tank cars are kind of messed up. The sad thing is, this is the fastest I can move, too. Like, I don't understand why they're having me put the helpers on the rear. That's not my job as the engineer of the road train. And as the engineer, I shouldn't be the one walking the length of the train, either. Nice. We're almost there! Ooh, two SD40s on the tank train with a YN 2-liter. Nice. That's hot. Well, we're almost to the head end of our train. So, fun fact, QO15, which is the train we're on, is actually a real CSX train in real life. It runs from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania? I think it's Pennsylvania. To Chicago. Does actually run this route. Ooh, we got some SD40s on the head end too. I like. Just ran straight through that seat. Like it wasn't even there. Okay.
We're operating this westbound stack train today. No doubt it's packed with all the latest gadgets and gizmos. That extra traction you attached? Well, we've been asked to take it up to the summit for work in the area. There's a shortage of engineers today, or someone would have run them up independently.
So that's not our helpers. That's just stuff we're taking up. Why didn't we put that on the head end? Dovetail, what are you doing? Oh my. Alright, headlights on full. Let's see, generator field on. Get all this turned on. Let's see, cut out the freight. Get that to lead. Dump the brakes. Reverser and forward.
This is Q015, requesting a track warrant from Cumberland Terminal to Sandpatch. Over.
Again, not track warrant territory. That's what the signals are for.
Subject to signal indications. Proceed from Cumberland Terminal to Sandpatch. Over.
Q015,
That's
subject
good.
to signal indications, proceeding from Cumberland Terminal to Sandpatch. Out.
Ooh, hey, who's this? I already released the brakes. You told me to release the brakes. It's funny because of butt stuff. Oh my. Oh, by the way, I looked up the word you called me last night, Wrestling. I don't remember what it was now. But I don't know, maybe there's some truth to that. I remember what it meant. I don't remember what the word was now. Hey, we got an eastbound too. Hot times in Cumberland, Maryland. They're killing the frames though. So many trains, the frames do not like that. Well, those two. Those are also true. No, it was right at the end of the stream. It started with an M. I don't remember. Like Mashiacism or something. I don't remember. Because I asked, why do I put myself through this game? Oh, by the way, Hopefully all my switches are good. I was not paying attention. Yeah, looks good to me. Looks like we'll be coming out 3-track. Yeah, looks like we're good all the way out. That one's not set for us. Okay, now we're good. Masochist, that's what it was. Is that how you pronounce that? Masochist? Dr. Cooper. I don't know if I finished that thought or not, but Lionel billed me for a diecast today that I think everyone is going to be very interested in when it comes in here in a couple of days. So Masochist. Masochist. Okay, that makes sense. I need a better graphics card in this thing. Like, it's very obvious that the tree density is turned down over there on the hill. That being said, we're definitely in the fall because there's a lot of different colored trees. Let's just say it's a Kevin Harvick diecast. I'm going to leave it at that till it comes in. I is smarts. I knows things. Some things, not a lot. Yeah, I think Brandon Jones is the likeliest possibility there. He's had long enough in Xfinity and has actually done a little better than Harrison this year. So I think if Toyota is smart, Brandon Jones is probably the appropriate pick for the 96. Now my question is the 96 going to be at the same level it is now, or are they going to get more support from Toyota going forward? I'm not convinced Larson's going to be in the 88. I think they're going to switch the number back to either 5 or 25. Are we going to come out in front of this tank train? How did we just catch up to them? Or are we both waiting on an eastbound? Well, you're not wrong. Suarez looks like he's going to the 43. That's the biggest rumor I've heard. I don't know about Dibby. If he doesn't stay at the 21, I don't know. LaJoy, I feel like I heard a rumor on him a while ago, but I don't remember where. And then the likeliest rumor right now for Eric Jones is the 37. Oh, the 2001 Tasmanian Devil. Nice. I think he can. Because the thing is, Ganassi's about a step below Hendrick right now. You put Larson in a in a Hendrick car, I think you've got the potential for at least 6 wins a season there. The potential. Not saying it's going to happen, but I think there's definitely the potential for like 6 to 8 wins a season there. Yeah, I could see Corey going to front row. The 57? Oh, because that's Kyle. Oh, you know what? They could go that route. They could put him in a 57 car. I hadn't thought of that. I think Bowman's closer to elite than Byron is at this point. Agreed, Robert. 100%. Maybe it'll give me a signal if I contact them. No. Okay, then. We're almost up to it. I have a feeling we're waiting on another eastbound. For the moment, I'm not convinced he's staying at SHR next year, though. At this point, I think Boyer would be best retiring at the end of this season and just going into the booth. He is great in the booth. He and Kurt Busch. I love listening to Kurt Busch in the booth. Kurt Busch is amazing in the booth. Alright, so apparently we need a little more throttle just to get up to the signal. Are we waiting on this tank train? Because this tank train is just creeping. Why would you put a hotshot intermodal behind an ethanol oil train, whatever this is? They really are. Allmendinger to the 77. That would be interesting. Okay, apparently we need more throttle just to keep it rolling. Come on. I just gotta get up to the signal. I don't know what we're waiting on. Okay, the signal's here around the corner. Is there an eastbound coming? I don't think so. I think we're just waiting on this ethanol train. Which is really annoying me with how slow he is. Yeah. They'll be chasing Elliott. Okay. That's possible. And honestly, I don't know if that would be the worst thing for Corey to go down to Xfinity if he can get a good ride in Xfinity. Okay, so my signal is a little further past the bridge there. I think at least Fast Pasta goes full-time. I don't know about Snyder, though. I'd like to see him full-time. I just don't think they're going to give it to him. Oh, hello. That ought to do it. We ought to be able to slow roll it down before the signal. Maybe not. Right in there's probably good. This ethanol train better hurry up. I ain't got a lot of patience. Now, one thing that really bugs me, I know it's semantics. That trailing unit right there, 2427. Granted, they are correct, 2427 is an SD40-2, but those 2000 series SD40s are strictly stuck in yard service. You would not see that train, or that engine, on a road train. I know it's semantics. I know not a lot of people are ever going to really notice that in the first place. Just annoying. See Cindric using the boomer. Yeah, some antics too. That too. Watch Kyle go out and win this weekend. I just have a feeling we haven't seen the last of Kyle Busch this season. I get the feeling we're about to see a Tony Stewart 2011 kind of season out of Kyle Busch. He's just going to, out of nowhere, win the Roval, and then all of a sudden that's going to turn his entire season around. He'll go to Phoenix in the championship for dominate and win the championship. Mark my words. I just get that feeling because he keeps bitching about how we're going to get eliminated this round and we suck and blah, blah, blah. Tony Stewart said those same things going into the chase in 2011. He won half the races in the chase that year and won the championship. I don't know. I wasn't kidding. Do I think it's likely? No, but I just get the feeling that there's a little sprinkle of Tony Stewart 2011 in there. Oh, you mean if NASCAR had 36 road courses like IndyCar, who's down to, what, 4 ovals next year, was it? 2 Texas races, the Indy 500, and Gateway? Isn't that the only ovals they have next year? IndyCar is just becoming F1 in the States. That's essentially what it's becoming. Be really nice if we could get a light. Come on. I don't like the fact that I have to follow this ethanol train. Exactly. Don't ever count out Kyle Busch. Oh yeah, Robbie Gordon. The actually good French-Canadian Ron Fellows. Man, when was the last time you heard anything about Ron Fellows? He used to be like the road course ringer they'd bring into these cup races. Him and Boris Said was one. Scott Pruitt was always a good one. I feel like there was another one that I'm forgetting that was always really fast as a road course ringer. Come on, give me a light. I got them red light blues. I don't know what I'm saying right now. Be real nice if you give me a light, please. That would be pretty nice. Jacques Villeneuve, but I don't think he's who I was thinking of. There was somebody else. It might be Scott Pruitt, might be who I'm thinking, but I don't think it was. Yeah, Alex Tagliani, but he's definitely not who I was thinking of. Either one. If you haven't liked it, go down below and like the stream. But I would like a light as well. I don't like sitting here just staring at a red light. Actually, come to think of it, is this the scenario that they were talking about that they were going to fix in the next patch? Because there was a very long period of sitting at a red light and they didn't feel like it was a good player experience. I feel like this is that scenario. This feels like that scenario. Like, why am I just sitting here? I mean, it's one thing if I'm a real-life train engineer, this is just part of the job. I'm playing a game, though. I don't want to just sit here and not do anything for minutes on end. Max Pappas, Patrick Carpentier. Who am I thinking of? I'm going to have to go to Racing Reference to figure this out. You know, a signal would be real nice right about now. Be wonderful. I mean, I'm thinking back like early 2000s road course ringers. Like it was the time period when Ron Fellows was really good at road courses. There was somebody else. Let me look at results from back then. 2001 Sonoma. Boris Said, Scott Pruitt. Ron Fellows. Ryan Simo. It may be Scott Pruitt that I'm trying to think of. I'm not 100% sure. It may be Scott Pruitt. Watkins Glen. Boris Said, Scott Pruitt. You know what? I think it is Scott Pruitt. Anthony Lazzaro. Brian Simo, Ron Fellows. I'm thinking it is Scott Pruitt. It's got to be Scott Pruitt. Ron Fellows. Jim Englebright. Jim Englebright was in an ARCA West race not too long ago. Said, Austin Cameron. Why do I not have a signal? I'm about to just exit out of the scenario. Like, what is the point in this? Ooh, P.J. Jones. Scott Pruitt. Tom Hubert. It's got to be Scott Pruitt. It wasn't P.J. Jones. P.J. Jones. Yeah, he did. That's why I went, oh, P.J. Jones, because that's what I was noticing. It was like 2002 Watkins Glen or something. Like, I can't go anywhere, because if I try to pass this signal, it's just going to fail me in the scenario. Yeah, QO15's real hot today. We're really doing things today. How far out is this? Oh, he's gone. He has plenty of signals gone. We should have a light by now. There is no reason that I should not have a light right now. This scenario's bugged. I'm just going to pass the signal and let it fail me, and then we'll go to something else. Because this is bugged. Like, I can't do anything. Come on. I don't think so. I think the 54 is still going to be... Yeah. I think the 54 is still going to be the all-star car. I think they've got enough talent in the pipeline that they really need to keep 3 full-time drivers right now. Okay, so... Note to self. Do not do that scenario anymore. Let's see, Colton Herta, Joseph Newgarden, Alexander Rossi, Graham Rahal, NASCAR, maybe even Sato for comedy purposes. Okay, so... And I know this one is still bugged. They have not patched that one yet. So let's try... You know, actually... Okay, no. We're going to go timetable. And we're going to run a Coltrane. We're going to switch this to YN2 because YN2 is clearly better. Look at these two paint schemes and tell me... I want you to tell me that this is better than this, because you can't do it. This paint scheme is better. I will not accept any other answers. Let's see. Okay, I want to run a Coltrane. I want to run something we can actually load. First leg of our Shaw Mine run. This leg takes us from Cumberland up to Salisbury Junction, then back down to Shaw Mine. U-876B, loading at Shaw Mine. Part 3, run the locomotives around the coal cars, ready for the return run to Cumberland. Let's do this. Let's do... I think that's supposed to be 876B, but obviously quality control is not Dovetail's strong suit. Let's do this one. Lag, oh boy. Yep, sounds like it's just you, Diecast. I don't see it either. I would really like to see Ed Carpenter win a 500. Okay, in this second part of the Shaw Mine run, we need to get all the cars loaded with coal. Okay. So first, we need to get this thing set up. I believe I need to go into here. Hang on, actually this will work better. Let's see. We need, what do we need? Air brake. Cut in. Save changes. Exit. And then we'll need the speed control when we get up here. Why is the... Did anybody see that? The cab was like bouncing. If the... Look at... The train is bouncing for no reason. Look at this. Okay then. Okay. So that's released. Reverser to forward. Are we good? I don't think I forgot anything. Forgot something somewhere apparently. Okay, what did I forget? I think I forgot the generator field. That's down here somewhere, isn't it? I do need gauge lights. I know we need that. Oh, here we go, generator field. I think that's all that I forgot. So now we should be... there we go, beautiful. Okay, we are rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Come on, boys. We just got the empties. Man, you gotta do better than that. Who's your favorite back marker driver? Ooh, Con Nicolopoulos is a good choice. Mine would be between Brad Smith and Mike Basham. Ah, that's the loadout right there. Okay, so we need to go ahead and turn the speed control on. I don't know what this will do when I'm above the speed. Let's see, -1. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted. Whoa. Here, I'm just going to go ahead and... Because we're going to run through that if I don't do this. Let's... +0.1 a couple of times. 2... Slow speed on. Exit. Okay, now we're good. Okay. And we can throttle it out. With the slow speed on, it won't go over 2 miles an hour. So I can throttle it out to notch 8 and we'll just... We'll roll through here. Rawhide? Is that what that song is? I had no idea what that song was. I just had that stuck in my head. Objective complete. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Slow speed's not on. Hang on. Whoa. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. I did something wrong here. What did I do wrong? I probably didn't save it. No? What did I do wrong? Slow speed is on. I'm confused. So why did it go over 2? It's not supposed to when that's on. Huh. How do I... No, what? The slow speed is supposed to be on. I'm very confused. Am I going to have to do this manually? That's going to be interesting. Hey, Tornay, how are you? I don't know who it is. Who is it, Robert? Now I want to hear this. I feel like I probably should know. Is it somebody? It's got to be somebody else's favorite driver around here, right? Why did it only get that car at 99%? We're well below the speed I'm supposed to be at. Why are we only getting 99%? Wrestling coming in clutch with the dad jokes. I don't understand why the slow speed's not working. Why I'm having to do this manually. Speed control. Slow speed control. Slow speed is on. Target speed, 2 miles an hour. When that's on, it's supposed to keep me below 2. But if I notch this thing out, it's going to go over 2 miles an hour. Huh. Wait, hold on. Maybe... What if I go somewhere where there's a Save Changes button? Probably not. That might work. While we're loading, let's take a look at the mine. That's as close as I can get, apparently. We'll pretend like we're walking up the catwalk here. Oh, apparently not. Got as far up as we could go. I didn't realize you had a quota. Used to drive a Toyota on the Truck Series. I know who you're talking about. Does he drive a certain famous number right now and is going to another famous owner next year that is new to NASCAR and is famous from another sport? And we only got those last few cars at 92% because the slow speed isn't working for some reason. I think we'll be okay, though. I wonder if it'll make me back through the loadout if I don't get them. See, like, that one was only 98%, and we were below 1.5. I don't understand what's happening right now. Everything on Sandpatch is bugged, apparently. No, I don't think he's talking about Gragson. Well, Gragson wouldn't be considered a back marker. Why are we down to 0.3? Oh, that is not who I thought you were talking about. Oh, now I understand why you didn't want to say it. But this was favorite back markers, right? So that means you do like her. How much more we got? Oh, man. We got a lot of train left. Oh, man. Oh, we got a DPU. Why do we have a DPU? I don't think that's supposed to be there. Why do we have a Jeep 38 on the rear? Pretty sure that is not supposed to be there. Oh, you know what? Actually, it is. I remember now. Because I remember seeing something about these trains, when they load at this mine in real life, they have a caboose that they shove down the branch on this end of the train. Well, they don't have cabooses in this game yet, so they just stuck an engine on here to replace the caboose. How we doing up here? We doing good? Okay, that's what I like to see. Oh. You like Joe Graff, huh? That's an interesting choice. Agreed, Robert. 100%. Not that I think Graff's a bad choice. Graff's a good dude. He's just kind of a bonehead on the track sometimes. Exactly. I will continue to say, until the day that I die, had she had one more year in ARCA, things would be completely different. But I don't know if she made the conscious decision to rush herself, if she got the opportunity and couldn't pass it up, what exactly happened there. But the fact that she went to trucks after 1 year in ARCA, that's where all this comes from. 1 more year in ARCA with Venturini Motorsports, we'd be looking at a completely different Natalie on the track right now. Fair enough. Power's made it a long way up here. Ooh, hang on. I think... Ooh... The sun's in the wrong place for this, but... Come on. Actually, let's go more over here. Oh, yeah, it's going to be nice. How do I turn the HUD off? I need to turn the HUD off for the screenshot, though. Controls, keyboard. Let's see, HUD must be down here. No? How do I turn the HUD on and off? You're telling me there's not a keyboard control for that? Okay, so it must be over here then. No. Oh, it automatically hides it. Never mind. Oh, yes. Bad lighting, but that's a good angle. And click. There we go. Okay. Take one more right here. Okay. Oh, it did the thing again, didn't it? Hold up. It did the thing again. That's not good. How do I get rid of that? That's not good. I don't know why it does this, and I don't know how to get rid of that. That's not good. Let's try this. Yes. I don't know why it does this. Well, that's not good. I know, right? Oh, boy. Why? Why do you do this? It's done this once before, and I forgot it had done this. I don't know how to fix this. I really don't. Do, 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 do. Well, I wonder if let's try this. What if I just completely exit out of the game and come back into it? Note to self, no more dovetail screenshots while we're doing this. While we're in the middle. Oh. Is it... Now I think it's trying to update the game. I closed the game. Now Steam wants to update it. No, there's no update there. Why? Oh my. Oh, here we go. Now it's coming back. Hopefully that it comes back on the stream too then. Aha! It's not as big as it was though. What if I do that? Still not as big as it was. Okay, so here. We can fix this. I know I'm gone. I'll be back at I'll be back on the screen in a second. There we go. That's what I like to see. Okay. So we're going to pretend like we got that whole train loaded. And we're going to go to that next job of taking it out and running the power around. Sound good? Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's get back to the power we had. Y and 2. Because yes, that paint scheme is better than this. I will say that until the day that I die. Let's see. Alright, run around at Yoda. Yoda? I thought it was Yoder. Yoda's the character in Star Wars. Pretty sure it's Yoder on this railroad. Alright, in part 3, run the locomotives around the coal cars ready for the return run to Cumberland. Okay, so we're going to pretend like we loaded the whole train and then brought it back up to this point where we merge back into the main line. Those are some pretty... Those aren't loaded very high. I think we were loading them better than that, weren't we? Okay, so we need to cut the brakes in. Cut in. Save changes. Exit. Turn the generator field on. That's the gauge lights, but we need those too. Generator field. Oh, there it is. Okay, generator field's on. Release the brakes. Reverser and forward, and let's roll. Look at this thing just still bouncing. Look out the window there. Like, look. Why? Why is this doing this? Are we gonna go? Did I forget something again? Very likely. Oh, it's just having trouble pulling the train now that it's loaded. Why are you sticking an SD40 with me? That's the problem. Give me 2 AC4400s and we're not going to have an issue here. Why they gave me an SD40 is beyond me. Where's the sander? We need some sand. Perma on, maybe? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna have to notch this baby out. There we go. I think we got some traction now. Maybe? Come on. Oh, now we got the wheel slip. Come on. There we go. That's what I like to see. Is there another train up there? I think there is. Wait, am I... Hold on. I was supposed to uncouple all of those right here, wasn't I? Because we're running around here. Right? Yes, this is where we're running around. Okay, I'm an idiot. Okay. So, we can fix this. No problem. I'm not a complete idiot. Yes, I am. What am I saying? Okay, now let's go. Right here. Okay. Stop at Garrett East. Okay. Release the brakes. Ahead. What engine are we in? 308. There, we can turn the sand off now. Yeah, Self really does deserve a truck ride. You know what? I'd be 100% okay with that lineup, Diecast. Jesse Love, Corey Heim, Michael Self. That would be fantastic. Yeah, they can have 4. I don't know... Well, see, the thing is, Jesse Love is not going to be full-time next year because he's not 18 yet. So, they need somebody else to put in the 15 or whatever car he's in. My guess would be Diaz ends up in the 20. Heim will be in the 15. And Love will be full-time ARCA East and part-time in the 55. That would be my guess. They've also used 66 in the past, too, so won't necessarily be 55 for that 4th car. Red Jones Racing hasn't run any this year since, like, the first weekend of the year. They've focused solely on trucks since COVID hit. Drew Dollar goes to McDonald's. Wait, wrong brake. Okay, the independent apparently does not work as it should. Stop at location, Yoder Main 2. Alright, reverser to reverse. Let's roll! Was it, though? Was it really that off base? Yeah, Drew Dollar probably will end up in the Truck Series. If we're being honest, he probably will. Today is the 13th. For Allen Trucking. Yeah, okay. Oh, Allen Trucking and ATS. Ah, I see what you did there. I actually want to see Natalie in the 16. I think you give Natalie a year or two in the 16, she'll be right where she needs to be. I mean, would he really be any worse of a semi driver than I am, though? I don't think they do outside of just being both Toyota teams. I think that's the only affiliation BMR and Hattori have. Whee! Oh, that's a beauty. That is my favorite engine. SD40-2, you can't get better than that. Alright, we're going to have to be applying them brakes. We'll be applying them a lot harder than that. Actually, that's perfect. That is perfect. No? Not perfect enough, apparently. Gotta love this game and how it literally makes you get right on the dot. That ought to be good. Yep, okay. Now, back into the siding. Alright, a couple back onto what was the rear of the train. Oh, we got something going to come around us here in a minute, apparently. How close is it? Not very. What? I had a light! Didn't I? I swear I had a light. Roll that tape back. Did I swear I had a light. Oh boy, this has been one of those nights. He'd be a bigger bum than he already is. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, so what do we do now? You know what? What can we do at this point? I hadn't accounted for still having time left at this point. I did not account for my own stupidity in not being able to get things done. Let's see what we can do in terms of yard duties around here. Take the yard power over to the yard, pull together the new inbound cars, take the cut over to the bowl for classification. Why not? Take the yard power over to the yard, pull together new inbound cars, then take the cut over to the bowl for classification. Okay. Get that in. Turn the headlights on. Generator field on. We gotta get these turned on. If I can never get it. That's like hidden behind the dynamic brake and won't let me use it. Okay, we can turn that to lead. Freight. Release the brakes. Did I did put in the reverser, okay. Hold up. Where are we going? I should probably figure out where we're going before I apply any throttle. Alright. Every switch is lined against us, of course. Wow, I've been working on the railroad all the live long day. Let's see. Man, they didn't line anything for me. Okay. That's good, that's good. I think that should be good all the way into the cars that we need. Okay. I feel like I've tried this one before. The fact that there's an engine there, that worries me. Because I think I've done this one before. And for whatever reason, the engine that's on those cars, I think it's got the brakes set. And you can't undo them. I think. I really feel like that's what's about to happen here. I'm 99% sure I've done this one. And I think that's what happens. Two for 27 on the night, pretty much. Natalie stayed in ARCA full-time 2019, she would have been in position for a solid truck ride. You're right. You're exactly right. She would have. It really is. It's sad, but it really is. So I don't know what this is. One of my friends just sent me some in-car video from Keselowski on Sunday. I don't know what this is, so if you hear something weird, I don't know. Because all he said was, "Why is this so funny to me?" Oh. It's just in-car of him set to Fleetwood Mac flying through the middle lane to set the fastest lap of the race. Okay. Sing it, Stevie Nicks. Yeah, you missed a lot, Landon. It's been one of them nights. Ugh. Oh, is that what that was supposed to be? That was your special rendition of "I've been working on the railroad," huh? Who needs some fully equipped FRA Part 223 glazing? That sounds like a great time. Am I still where I'm supposed to be? Okay. Haven't they done Napa commercials together? I feel like I've seen Chase, Ron Capps, and Rossi in at least one commercial together. Hey, I don't judge. If you want to be glazed by somebody other than a lady, I don't judge. It's 2020. You can get glazed by whoever you want to get glazed by. Did it though? Did it really? I think we're about to go under the hump. Because this is the hump right here in front of us. So anybody doesn't know what a hump yard is, hump yards are really cool. So there's specific train yards all around the country that have, like this, they just have a track that's got a hill in the middle of it. They call it a hump. You shove full trains over it, and the cars get uncoupled as they go across the hump. And they get lined into specific tracks that way. And it's much quicker to get cars switched out into different cuts and into different trains. So we just went under the hump. and around it. So that's like, if you're ever sitting waiting on a train and you see a car that says "do not hump" on it, it's not a sexual reference. Although it could be taken that way. Now that sounds like a good time. Yeah, you're exactly right, Robert. Although I wonder if Todd's reputation wasn't ruined before that just from the fact of him not really performing in a KBM truck. I'm sure that ruined it a lot more than it already was, but I feel like he probably didn't have many options even before that. I feel like at that point he was probably already out at KBM. That just cemented it. But I feel like he probably didn't have many options outside of that by that point. Really, though? I don't believe that, Wrestling. You wouldn't be afraid he was going to be insubordinate and talk to you like that? Well, we'll eventually make it up to these cars. I'm not really sure why they said this is going to be a 15-minute scenario. It's 15 minutes just to get over to these cars, and I think we have to take them back into the yard. So, I don't know where they get these times for on this. Because I've been right at the speed limit this whole time, if not a little over it. I know we sped a little bit going down under the hump. Oh, that's what it was. Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to do it, you might as well be as creative as possible. Okay, well, at least we know the independents work on the... What are we in, an SD40 right now? Yeah. At least we know the independents work there. They didn't on the AC 4400. There we go. This is going to be perfect. Boom. Okay. Now, what are we doing? Objective complete. Go via Cumberland West bypass track. Okay. I mean, let's just go. I'll just set it in reverse, see what it does here. I think there's brakes set on that. Is it actually going to work? No. Maybe. Oh! Maybe they patched this. Because I know this did not work before. I know I've tried this one and it didn't work. There was like brakes set on that rear unit back there. Not that, no. Here. This thing. There were brakes set on this thing, and you couldn't release them. Even if you actually did release them, they wouldn't actually release. So, it didn't do any good. Hello! Meow, meow. You actually cannot crash in this game. They've made it physically impossible. There's your fun fact of the night. Oh boy. You're just trying to make Landon mad tonight. Well, I wouldn't say he's talentless. Is he a future superstar? I don't think so. Will he win at the cup level? Probably. Will he win a championship at the cup level? I doubt it. I should probably check and make sure all my switches are aligned here. Do 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 do. Okay, straight through there. Back through here. Back under the hump, I think, is what that is doing for us. No, that's where it goes under the hump. We're going this way this time. We're staying on this side of the hump. Oh, why did we stop? Come on, let's go. We gotta get where we're going. Oh, Briscoe 100%. I wouldn't have said it before this year, but I think Cindric does at this point. Who else? Yep. That's why they're in the 8 car. Honestly, I think Briscoe and Cindric, I think, honestly, are the only ones in the Xfinity Series right now that I would say are future Cup champions. Yeah, Chastain, too. I think Chastain falls into there. Truck Series-wise, I think Zane Smith has the potential to be a Cup champion. Moffitt can be in the right equipment. Eckes, I think, definitely is. Derek Kraus, I think, will be. Tanner Gray, depending on the equipment he's in, I think can be. That's probably it for the... Honestly, before this year, I would have said Chandler Smith. I'm not really sure after this year if Chandler Smith still has what it takes. Sam Mayer, I think, definitely is a future Cup champion. Who else has been in truck races this year? That's probably about it for the Truck Series. ARCA-wise, I think given the right equipment and given the opportunity to be in Cup, I think Michael Self would be a Cup Series champion. I never said I didn't like Tanner. That never once came out of my mouth. Tanner's a good dude. Taylor Gray, I think, definitely will be. If either of the Grays are, I think it's going to be Taylor, but I think they both could be. I think Haley can be, given a little more development. Drew Dollar. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Nope, not Drew Dollar. Ty Gibbs will be. Who else do we have? I think Jesse Love has the potential to be. I think Gracie Trotter has the potential to be. Corey Heim has the potential. I just haven't seen much out of Corey Heim yet. But I think he's got the talent that he could be. He's just got to get the right opportunities and the right experience. Gard, that's my new name. Gard. Did it just have me cross down to this track and then we're gonna go back up? Oh, climbing uphill, we need some throttle. Oh, I agree. I think Corey Heim is better than Jesse Love. But I still think Jesse Love has the potential to be something great. He just needs a little more experience. And remember, Corey Heim is older than Jesse Love, so I would hope he looks better than Jesse Love at this point. But at the same time, Drew Dollar is also older than Jesse Love, and I mean, we know how that goes. Brad Smith, yes, there we go. Alright, where are we going up here? Okay, that is lined for us. I don't think we are going to go that way. Oh, CPLs. I love me some CPLs. I wish those were still there. Wait, is this Mexico? This looks like the shots, like all the famous shots from Mexico. Is this the end of the yard that's at Mexico? There should be a bridge right there if it is. I don't think it is. Is the other end? No, the other end's not Mexico. It's got to be this end. Huh. I guess they just didn't model the bridge. I don't know. Yeah, I think Gio Scelzi just needs to go back to dirt at this point. I don't think he's going to do anything beyond ARCA West. I could see him winning a race or two in ARCA West. I don't see him doing anything beyond that, though. I think you're right, Robert. I think Haley and Chandler are both regressed this year. I have a suspicion why Chandler has regressed, and it has to do with his female companion. Okay, so we're going there. I think we're already lined into there. Yes, we are. Okay. Grip it and rip it, baby. Gio Scelzi has a dirt background. He's been racing sprint cars on dirt long before he showed up in ARCA West. And his dad, I think it's his dad, was big in NHRA. I wouldn't necessarily say it's because of being exhausted from pre-race activities. In fact, I would say the pre-race activities probably don't have anything to do with it. That's not where I was going with that, actually, believe it or not. I think it's a combination of two things. He's extremely infatuated by her. Like, I'm talking extremely infatuated. And I don't think racing is his number one priority anymore. And I also get the vibe that she is very controlling. And she wants to control his career in a sense. Like, she's one of those type of girlfriends. And I think those two things put together is why we're seeing the Chandler Smith we're seeing this year. Yeah, Gary Scelzi. I couldn't remember his name, but yeah. Why are we... We're going downhill. Why are we... No, you know what? We're going uphill. Because we're in the cab of 2431, so the gradient is reverse of the direction we're actually going, because that's just how they have this game built. So we're actually going up a 0.2% grade. Yes, very much so. Alright, see you, Diecast. Thanks for hanging out. Yes, she wears the fire suit in that relationship. At least that's the vibe that I get. In fact, I don't think I've talked to Chandler at all this year. I don't think I've talked to him since the end of last season. And that was right after they had gotten together. So, but from what I've heard, I think the vibe that I was getting was pretty accurate. Okay, so we're going all the way out there, and then I think we're going to shove this back into another track. I don't know how they thought this was a 15-minute scenario. I mean, I'm pretty sure we've gone twice that at this point, at least. And I've been doing pretty good most of this time, keeping right at the speed limit. I feel like I've done this pretty quickly. You mean Mr. I wear glasses inside my helmet isn't cool? Maybe. That would be hilarious. Is that her name? Sally? I don't even remember what her name is. That doesn't sound right. I just went through his Instagram to try and find her, and I stumble upon that. I hope you can see that, because that is the most hideous face he possibly could have made. What is this? Oh, is it? Yeah, I didn't get that at all. I guess I need to go back and watch Cars again. Oh! I remember that now. Okay. Why are they having me take this all the way out here? Where are we going with these cars? Oh, you know what? We're probably going to shove back through that switch that that last one there. Right? Is there? I feel like there's stuff in that track. No, I think it's clear. Oh my god, you're right! That's hilarious. It's funny how you, like, notice things like that in stuff that's, like, actually supposed to be kids' movies that you don't pick up on when you're a kid. And then you go back and watch it as an adult and you're like, oh my god. There's actually some pretty dirty stuff in Disney movies if you really look for it. Alright, anywhere in there, 2744. Alright, classification, yard track 11. Where's that gonna be? Wait, why'd you have me pull all the way out here if we're going into that track? What? I thought we were going in here. What was the point in pulling all the way out there then? Just have me pull clear of this switch right here. That's all you had to do. All you had to do. I shouldn't have had to pull all the way out here. Dovetail. Come on now. Okay. Now we need to be in forward, right? Oh, I still had the throttle on. No wonder it took a second to stop. You know what? I think the brakes are on in that thing. Because now that we're trying to shove it this way, it does not want to go. There we go. Now we get it moving. That's so weird. This is just a weird scenario all the way around. It should not be this hard to shove 7 cars in an engine if we're all on the same page. That engine back there should just be dead weight. And shouldn't be this much dead weight. Yep. I remember the headlights. That was funny. Well, see, here's the problem, though. I don't know that Chandler realizes he has an issue, or if he does, he doesn't realize what the issue is. I don't... And that may not even be the problem. It may not be her at all. It may be something else entirely. But that's the thing. He has to realize that he has that issue before he can go to Kyle and ask for advice. Well, and that very well could be too. And one thing I noticed a lot through last season, I noticed a distinct change in his personality pretty much from the end of 2018 throughout 2019. When I first met him, when he first showed up on the ARCA scene at the beginning of the 2018 season, super nice kid. I really liked Chandler a lot. By the end of last season, he'd become a cocky asshole. Like, he became one of those people that thought his shit didn't stink. And I get it. If you've got the results to back it up... I mean, Kyle Busch is kind of like that, but he's got the results to back it up. Chandler has not had the results this year to back that up. Oh, this is definitely not 100-mile-an-hour track, Tournay. The little red dot there on the speedometer is how fast that we are supposed to, like, that's track speed. So we're limited to 15 right now. Generally, when you're in a yard, they don't want you going very fast. He does. No, Eckes does not have that problem at all. Eckes is one of the nicest guys I've ever met. I'm proud to call Eckes a really good friend. So, I'm curious, is it going to want me to stop the rear of the train at that marker, or am I going to have to shove the head end all the way back there? I think I can just stop the rear end back there. Yeah, there's some sort of brakes on this thing, because it's really hard to get it to do anything right now. I let off the throttle, and it was stopped almost. You don't have to get it much further here. I think we can just park the rear back here, and I think we're probably good. Yeah, right anywhere in there, we're probably good. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Now, let's get out. We're going to uncouple. I think this is going to be it. I don't know if they're going to have us put up the power or not. Okay. Stop at location as indicated, which is where? Back here, okay. So back in reverse. Let the brakes off, and let's go. Pretty sure it's just going to have me go back out to the same place. Okay. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much exactly how he is. Really chill and quiet. That's Ekis to a T. I could see that. Well, I don't know that Kraus moves up that quick. I think Kraus has got another year in trucks in him before they send him up to Xfinity. Austin Hill, I could see. The other car... I wouldn't be surprised. Okay. I think Hill goes to the 19. The 18 gets split by Ty Gibbs and whoever runs the races that Ty's not old enough to run. I think they want Ty on the exact same path that Mayer is on. So what they're going to do is they're going to run him part-time in the 18 in every race that he can run, and then they're going to run him full-time in ARCA until he's able to run full-time. Wait, no, he just turned 18. He could run the full Xfinity schedule, couldn't he? So maybe they could have him full-time in the 18. It would not surprise me, if we're being honest. I know everything I've heard has said he's full-time in ARCA next year, but that doesn't mean that's what's actually going to happen. Now that the plan is to have Mayer and Xfinity part-time next year, it would not surprise me to see Ty in Xfinity. Oh, that's it? Okay. That works. Hey, we got a gold. The one I finished tonight, I get a gold. That works for me. All right. So he does. I agree. He needs the trucks before Xfinity, but I don't think he's going to get it. I think they're going to have him completely skip trucks. I think he's going to go ARCA to Xfinity. Is that the right choice? I don't think so, but I think he's going to. I think that's how that's going to work out. Alright, I think that is... I think that's going to do it for tonight. So, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. And we will see you, those of you that are subscribed to RNN, we will see you tomorrow for NASCAR Heat 5 on RNN. There will not be a stream here tomorrow. We'll be back on Thursday on this channel for some Wreckfest. So, again, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. We'll see you either tomorrow on RNN or on Thursday for Wreckfest. Peace.